Welcome back to Stranger Palooza. I'm Hank Strange, and this is the 5 things that I love about my 2018 Audi TT-RS. This specific one is in Glacier white with the black optics package, and right now I'm going to run down the list of the 5 things that I love about this car. So I'm going to read off of this list that I have on my phone because, you know, I'm an old dude and I need to be able to remember this stuff. Number 1, the sound of the engine, pops, gurgling, and spluttering. I really enjoy that in this car. And there's lots of different modes you can drive it in. You can only get automatic in this car, but what I like is that obviously it's got flappy paddles and you can put it in the Sportronic mode, is what Audi calls it, Sportronic. And even if you're not shifting with the flappy paddles, it makes some really sexy sounds where you're driving it. I'm sure that's probably the least efficient mode to drive it in, but that's the one I'm driving in. So there you go. That's number 1. Number 2, the looks. Okay, it's not an Audi R8, but it's still sexy. You know, it still looks sexy. I think you could safely put this in the category of being a baby R8. And from my personal perspective, I think they've been doing this now for about 20 something years. Best one so far. Looks beautiful. Number 3, the virtual cockpit. Wow, that's something that really sold me on this car. When you get in behind the steering wheel, the dash has everything that you need. Your navigation's in there, your speedometer and a bunch of other gauges are all in the virtual cockpit. And the beautiful thing is this has the Audi R8 steering wheel, and you can control all those things from the steering wheel. It's really cool. You don't have to take your eyes off the road too much. Lots of fun. I really enjoy the virtual cockpit with Audi, not only with this TT-RS, but in the entire Audi line. It's a beautiful thing. Number 4, launch control and acceleration. You know, what I was really worried about with this TT-RS coming from a Challenger Scat Pack that I had that was about 485 horsepower Hemi, is that when you go on the gas of that, it immediately reacts to you and picks up. And I thought to myself, I wonder if this turbo is going to be able to do that. And I could tell you that when you go on the gas pedal here, it immediately reacts to you and takes off. It's amazing. It's fun. It makes it a lot of fun for me to drive, and that's one of the features that I really love about this. Number 5, the small details, like the higher quality plastic and the Audi Sport projected on the ground when you open the door. There's a few other Audis that do this. You know, you either get the 4 rings or something else. On this one, it says Audi Sport. I think that's really sexy. And every time I'm driving at night and I open the door and I see that, I'm like, what? You know, I like that. And it does it on the passenger side as well, which is really cool. On top of that, I think there's some other small details inside the car that I could point out that I think separates what European cars do from what you see in a lot of American cars. So even with American cars that you're paying in this category, in this price category, you know, the plastic feels different. I see a lot of car shows in England, and when they're testing American cars, they always complain about that plasticky feel. And I was like, what are these guys talking about? Plastic is plastic. The truth is completely different from that. It's really the formula and the texture of the plastic that can make a difference. And in here, the plastic feels like luxury. So there you go. That's 5 things that I really love about my 2018 Audi TT-RS. You know, I would rather do lots of other different videos, but I come to realize that folks like these 5 things I like, 5 things I hate video. We're gonna do 5 things that you hate as well. And you know, you have to give the people what they want. So that's what we're doing here. There's lots more things that I really like about this car. You know, I'm a car guy, and I probably will be changing out of cars for the rest of my life. But I'm really happy with this Audi TT-RS. I've had it now for a couple of weeks, been driving it, and I really enjoy the whole driving experience, everything about the car when I look back at it and all that. But for the sake of this video, I thought I would share with you guys the 5 things I love the most about it. I hope you enjoyed that. Tell me what you like about it, and maybe let me know what stuff you hate about this. Now, if you don't own one, and you don't even know anyone that owns one, or you haven't even gone to a dealership and taken a look at one, I'm going to take everything you say with a little grain of salt. I really think this is something that if you can, if they're still available in an Audi dealership near you, you should take a little bit of time and actually go check it out, because nothing beats the experience of doing it yourself. So I want to remind you guys to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, Stranger Palooza. That's where we're doing most of our car stuff right now. And as I usually say when I end my videos, I'm Hank Strange. Peace out.